And our guest presenter is Ron Goldberg, Director of Reunion and Affinity Programs. Ron is a proud double alumnus of RIT, graduating with a BS in Printing Management in 1999, and then again with a Master's in Business Administration in 2000. After graduating, Ron took a position with Banta Corporation as a management trainee. He quickly moved through the training program and was asked after a year to take a position as a full-time customer service representative. After 8 months in this role, Ron applied for and accepted a position in sales service where he stayed for 4 years. After moving back to Rochester, New York, Ron took a position for a year with Standard Register as a customer service representative before taking a position at RIT as Associate Director of Alumni Relations for the College of Imaging Arts and Sciences, now the College of Art and Design. Within a few months, Ron was promoted from Associate Director to Director, and in 2016 was promoted to Director of Reunion and Affinity Programs. In his current role, Ron and his team are responsible for athletic, Greek, and student club reunions throughout the year. Ron personally is also in charge of planning the President's Alumni Ball and handling all of the benefits and services offered through the Alumni Association, which you will hear about today. Ron is very dedicated to RIT, and many on campus even say that he bleeds RIT Tiger orange. We've poked him and we know. Please welcome Ron Goldberg. Ron, we're happy to have you here with us today, and our audience is all yours.
Great. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. As Lydia said, subject we're going to cover today is RIT for Life, updated benefits for all Tigers. So when we look at RIT for Life, first we want to look at the RIT strategic plan, which was just newly revised and published. And in that, RIT for Life is a campus-wide culture that embraces all alumni as full members of the RIT community through providing opportunities for networking, lifelong learning, career and personal development, and engagement with RIT students and programs. So before we start to look at our benefits and services, you'll see a poll, and we're just really curious as to what RIT alumni benefits you've used since you graduated. As you'll see, looks like a bunch of you have used our educational, our webinar benefits, just like the one you're on today. And then the second most popular is our Alumni Association e-blast and our campus benefits as well. So that's great. And hopefully you'll learn today about some more of our benefits and services that we offer, so you'll be able to take advantage of those. So with that, I'm going to look, let's take a look at our alumni website, which is located at rit.edu/alumni/benefit. We have categorized our alumni benefits and services under multiple categories currently. Those include travel benefits, campus benefits, educational benefits, insurance, media, and online discounts. We'll go through some of these throughout the presentation, but feel free at any point after the webinar to visit this website to learn more about the benefits and services we talk about today. So when we talk about opportunities for networking, as most of you will know, RIT Alumni Association holds a number of events throughout the year. These events are regional events, international events, events involving our students, clubs, and organizations, ones that are centered around our colleges and programs, multicultural events, athletic events, as well as Greek events. Keep in mind that if you're not receiving emails and information about these events, to go to the RIT Alumni website and make sure that you are logged in and have an account with the Alumni Association. Once you update all of your information, we'll make sure that you start getting information based upon where you're geographically located. As well, there's many opportunities to do some volunteering. You'll see numerous events throughout the year, and through those opportunities, it gives you an opportunity to engage with other alumni as well as our students, faculty, and staff as well. Let's take a look at some of the benefits under RIT for Life. They're categorized into 3 areas, the first being lifelong learning. Once our alumni graduate, we want to be able to assist them with opportunities to stay informed and up to date on important topics. Some of these ways that we're currently doing this is via RIT webinars, just like the one you're on today, RIT online courses, edX and RITX, classes and classes without quizzes, which I'll provide more information on these later in the presentation. As well, RIT offers free OSHA classes to RIT alumni, discounts on Lean Six Sigma via our Center for Quality and Applied Statistics, free international fellowship advising through our RIT Global office as well. Over the years, we've also worked with travel companies to offer RIT trips. These trips were larger groups with no focus on RIT or the value that RIT can provide. These were just general trips where you'd be on cruise ships or bus trips with 40 to 50 other people that had no relationship to RIT whatsoever. Our new focus is to provide a VIP experience focused on working with our faculty, donors, and friends to provide a trip that RIT can offer. Trips under this model so far have included a Finger Lakes wine tour last April with faculty member Lorraine Hems, who teaches wines of the world, where we visit alumni who are working at the wineries and receive special VIP tours and tastings. Let's take a quick polling question and find out what opportunities and travel opportunities interest you. So the options are faculty-led international travel, faculty-led domestic travel, non-faculty-led tourist travel, day trips in my region, and not really interested in traveling with RIT. And again, you can select as many of these as you are interested in.
I think we should qualify it's on the basis of interest. If costs were not a factor, because we know that many people would look at it and say, gee, can I really afford to take that trip? Don't worry about cost. We're just interested in what you're truly interested in.
We can take a look at the results. Very high on faculty-led, as well as non-faculty-led trips. Day trips in our region, or your region, kind of tops out that poll. So great, appreciate you, everybody taking that poll. The second trip that we had was a trip to the Galapagos Islands last July that was led by College of Science faculty member Bob Rothman. During this trip, alumni were on a private charter and were able to get a private, up-close, and personal view of some amazing wildlife. This was Bob's 30th trip. The last 29 trips to the islands were students. This is the first alumni trip that he had run. And for the first time, the group saw a volcanic eruption. The feedback on this trip was amazing. All the alums that went on this trip said it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And according to Bob, when he returned, it definitely was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, since he's not sure if he will ever see a volcanic eruption on the islands again. So in this image, top left, you'll see the alums taking some photos of some of the lizards on the island. Below that, you'll see a sea lion. And then the one on the right, they were on a little jetty boat and were taking some pictures and kind of going along the island as the lava flowed, which was kind of cool. Most recently, Kate Gleason College of Engineering faculty member Katie McConkey held a special presentation of her Classes Without a Quiz session, Theme Parks Without the Lines. Katie has run this session twice in the last 3 years during Brick City Homecoming and took a dive into how to figure out the most effective way to visit a theme park. This time, there was a twist. We actually held it at Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida, and after her talk, the alumni who attended were given a 7-hour VIP tour, which gave them a personalized tour guide, fast pass access to all of the rides, and the ability to do all 4 parks within the 7 hours. This was another great experience, just another great example of an opportunity and creating a truly VIP experience for our alumni, and hopefully we'll be running this trip again. So when we look at lifelong learning, let's go back to some of the other things we talked about in one of the first slides. RIT Online collaborates with administrators, faculty to provide flexible, career-focused online education for a diverse and global audience. RIT Online offers over 35 programs with a selection of over 576 credit-bearing courses. We currently have 372 students who have identified as online students and do not come to campus to study. Our programs currently have over 8,900 online enrollments made up of over 5,000 students, a majority of which are on-campus students. Through RIT Online, we're also a partner in the learning platform known as edX. edX currently offers more than 2,000 online courses in such diverse areas as the arts and humanities, public health, law, math, video game design, and computer science. We joined edX in 2015 to offer online courses that create an opportunity for enhanced engagement between RIT and numerous constituents, including alumni. We are continuing to market these courses to alumni through our edX portal known as RITX. RIT has close to 900,300 total enrollments in RITX offerings on edX, representing over 206 countries. RIT has partnered with edX to offer MicroMasters programs. These career-focused, master's-level online offerings result in an edX credential with a pathway to credit towards a graduating degree from RIT. When learners successfully complete a MicroMasters program, they are awarded a minimum of 9 credits towards an approved degree, either online or on campus, and benefit from significant cost and time savings. RIT also accepts credit from select partner university edX MicroMasters programs. Our current offerings include MicroMasters in project management, cybersecurity, and design thinking. Let's take a quick look at the RITX and edX platform. So when you look at the RITX platform, and these are the RIT classes that RIT is offering through the platform, you'll notice that there's a variety of classes. With each of these classes, you're able to take some of them as free courses, or if you want a certificate, you can pay a nominal fee. Some of these courses are self-paced, as you'll see this first section across the top, so courses in business communication, video game design history. And when you scroll down, you'll start to see some that actually have start dates on them. So network security, this class will actually begin on January 8th. And you'll see the little designation of MicroMasters. So this is part of one of the MicroMasters programs. Quickly just scroll down. So when we talk about design thinking, which is one of our MicroMasters, you'll see these are made up of multiple courses. And like we said, this will allow you to get 9 credits if you do complete the entire MicroMasters program. I'll quickly click into this. So you'll see for Design Thinking Fundamentals, if you did want a certificate, it's $200 for this one. And some of the others are less expensive, similar to the Business Communications class, which is $49 for a certificate. Or again, you can take the courses for free, which would not include that certificate. So if you're looking to brush up on some skills, or looking to get a certificate, or even complete a MicroMasters, definitely check out some of the RITX offerings. Like I said as well, there are plenty of degree programs that are offered through other programs as well that are not affiliated with RIT, and we do have, in some cases, agreements with those schools where those classes can transfer in. Let's take a look at our classes without quizzes. We just wrapped up our 3rd year of classes without quizzes at Brick City Homecoming. This year, we had 23 faculty and staff-led sessions, such as Cancer Imaging Research at RIT, Comic-Con, Exploring American Comics, Fermentation, The Good, the Bad, and the Yummy, and Cheers to Kombucha, just to name a few. As well, as I mentioned earlier, we had a special presentation of Theme Parks Without the Lines at the Walt Disney Resort in Orlando, Florida, a few weeks ago. Lastly, we are continuing our long-standing relationship with the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, our career center for aged 50-plus learners. Osher offers a wide range of academic, cultural, and social programs and activities to enrich and inspire adult learners. Osher membership includes RIT Student ID card, allowing access to student discounts worldwide, access to sit in and audit liberal arts classes, audiology services through NTID, free Henrietta BJ's membership, student admission rate to campus events, RIT library borrowing privileges, and much more. You can take a look at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute website for more information on that program. So RIT is a unique and engaging free webinar series developed exclusively for alumni of RIT, spanning a variety of professional topics and presented by RIT faculty, staff, and prominent alumni. RIT webinars are offered twice a month or more to alumni all around the world. Over 80 webinars have engaged nearly 3,500 attendees in the past 3.5 years. Starting at the advent of RIT for Life in 2013, RIT webinars have since received over 7,000 views on YouTube. As we mentioned earlier, these webinars are recorded, and we'll take a look at our RIT webinar portal quickly. So here at the RIT portal, and you'll see the website above, you'll currently see some information, and because the next webinar is the one you're on currently, this will change shortly. But you can take a look at previous webinars. So we had a webinar on nasty women and bad hombres, gender and race in the 2016 U.S. presidential election. You can also take a look, and if you're interested in being a presenter, you can click on the link here, put in your information, and somebody from our office will contact you. As well as you can explore the over 120 webinars that we currently have archived. So here you'll see that they're kind of categorized into different areas. So if you are interested in science and technology and wanted to see some of the past webinars, you can see here that we've got two, one on digital self-defense and one on tracing our ancestors using genetics to investigate genealogy. This is an opportunity to go back and review some of those webinars that we have done over the last few years.
And Ron, I'll just add that the RIT webinars on this website are searchable by, not just by the category, but by the presenter and by the date that they were offered. So if you saw a RIT webinar at one point and you want to refer back to it, you can go to the site and type in either the presenter's name or the date that it was delivered, and you'll find it in that space.
Thanks, Lydia. Sure. So let's take a look at our career services webinars as well while we're talking about webinars. Our Career Services and Cooperative Education Office offers a number of webinar series. The first is called an Expert Webinar Series. These are 5 monthly webinars that are delivered by nationally recognized authors, coaches, and speakers, provided by an agreement between the Career Services Office and TalentMark. These sessions are focused on career growth at all stages and include 3 series: Career Search, Career Discussions, Career Skills, Career Encore, and Career Camp, each with a unique focus. Currently, there are 753 current users of this program. As well, we offer an in-house library of webinars on a wide variety of job search topics, available on the Alumni Career website, which we'll take a look at shortly. Topics include Branded for Success and Interviewing Success, among others. The third option is what we call our Career Toolkit. These are mini webinars presented throughout the year on job search topics. Topics include career services orientation, unstick your career, handshake orientation, how to work a career fair for alumni, and maximizing your job search, amongst many more. So while we're talking about career services and cooperative education, the next area under benefits and services also falls under enhancing education. We have worked closely with our partners in the Office of Career Services and Cooperative Education to offer in-person career sessions. These include things like the annual Alumni Networking event in University Gallery, where alumni are invited to connect with fellow job seekers and companies like Paychex, Datto, Optimax, Bosch, and more. As well, we've done specialized topic sessions like Own the Room, which was a session focused on presenting and communicating with C-level executives led by alumna Katie Wake of the class of 2005. We also offer free personalized career advisement sessions with our career services staff, which is available online, over the phone, or in person. Through our career fairs during the year, we do offer free access for all of our alumni to those spring and fall career fairs where alumni can meet hundreds of employers. The last few years, we've continued to sell out that event and is an opportunity if you're looking for a new career or just looking for a new job. As well, we have a signature comprehensive job search program. Offered in the fall and spring, programs vary and participants receive information, resources, guidance, and support for a job search. These are virtual programs and focus on key areas of the job search process. Recent past programs included the 5-week Job Search Intensive and the Alumni 21-Day Career Challenge. This is the website down at the bottom of the slide for our Career Services and Cooperative Education Office. We'll take a quick look at their website. So when you take a look and go into their website, obviously we're going to want to click on the alumni portion. If you are an employer and do want to offer or looking for students to hire, you can go into the employer section. When you look at the alumni section, you'll see that we do have some of the programs that I mentioned earlier. So Alumni 21-Day Career Challenge, Get Your Career in Gear. That session is online. Branded for Success, Interviewing Success. For those of you that have not been in the system for quite some time, we are now integrated with a system called Handshake. In order to use Handshake and see information on career fairs as well as job postings, you'll need a RIT.edu email address if you do not have one. I'll talk a little bit more about this in a future slide, but we do now offer permanent RIT.edu email addresses to all of our alumni. If you're having issues or want to just talk to somebody in career services and don't know who to speak to, Chris Steeler, her information is right here, is the contact. You can reach out to her at 585-475-5468 or kwsoce@rit.edu. She is our liaison between Alumni Relations and the Career Services and Cooperative Education Office. This is definitely a great resource for all of our alums who are interested in building up their resume or switching careers.
And Ron, I'm just going to add one more thought too for our alumni who are part of the Alumni Association LinkedIn community. Our folks in career services are connected into that community, and you will see periodic postings of jobs that they have recently been informed of. They also provide some tips periodically in there if you are in a career search, so that's a good place to look. You will also find career services opportunities in the monthly Tiger's Tail e-news. So as Ron mentioned earlier, if you're not yet getting the alumni e-communications, go ahead, or if you have stopped getting the e-communications, just go ahead and re-up your registration in the alumni network area so that you are getting that information, because there's some valuable opportunities being presented there.
Great. So the next area is an opportunity for RITs to be part of the life of an alum when they're celebrating milestones throughout the year. This includes the Tiger Cub Baby Bib program, where we ship a new future RIT baby bib to all alumni who are having a baby or adopting. As well, we have launched an RIT Alumni Banner program, where we ship an RIT banner out to alumni for weddings, corporate gatherings, travel, or any other events where our alumni will be getting together. The hope is that our alumni will submit their images with the banners and the baby bibs to RIT to be used in the university magazine, websites, and social media to show all the exciting things that our alumni are doing. Finally, we rolled out a new birthday card email program about a year and a half ago. We have been sending out emails to our alumni wishing them a happy birthday in the past, but with the new enhanced program, we are now offering discounts at Barnes & Noble at RIT, Shop One, and a limited number of regional and national discounts depending on where you live. Again, if you're not receiving those birthday card emails, it's probably because we either do not have an email address on file, or check your spam filter to make sure that the RIT emails are not going there. You'll see on the slide we've got the future RIT Tiger baby bib, as well as a wedding from about a year ago where we've got some of the RIT banner and some of our alumni getting together. If you're interested in getting either a baby bib or one of the banners, you can go to rit.edu/alumni/bib and banner. When you go to that site, you can click through on either side depending on what you're interested in. Fill out the quick form, and we'll get that out to you. We do request that you do enter a request if you're interested in either one of those, and at least give us 2 weeks for shipping, as it does take time sometimes to get those out and get those delivered, especially for the West Coast. While we're talking about benefits and services, let's take a quick look at some of the other opportunities for you to take advantage of those services that we do offer, as well as some discounted programs. So as we talked about a few times, we do offer a permanent RIT email address. This is needed, as I mentioned before, to access Handshake through Career Services. As Lydia mentioned, this account does need to be renewed every year. You will get an email from RIT asking you to renew it through start.rit.edu. If you do not renew it, you will stop getting access to that account, and we will have to do a password reset. If you've got questions about that account or need to get set up, you can contact our Alumni Relations office at 888-RIT-ALUM, or you can email ritalum@rit.edu. We also offer library access and access to select databases through the Wallace Center. You'll need an RIT alumni account in order to access those, and it gives you access to specific databases only. Let's take a look at the databases that we're offering. So as you'll see, you do need a rit.edu email address to log in. So this is our RIT Alumni Relations site, but the information is also on the Wallace Center site as well. So if you're looking to get into some of our research databases, we offer access to a few for our alumni. We do have a research library that's available via ProQuest. This delivers a high array of high-quality periodicals for readers and researchers. Covers about 1,700 titles in full text from 1992 to the present, and covers such topic areas as art, business, children, education, general interest, health, humanities, international studies, law, military, multicultural studies, psychology, sciences, social sciences, and women's interests. You'll see that there's a wide variety of topics that ProQuest does cover. The second is ABI Inform Collection. This collection provides access to the ABI Inform Global, Trade and Industry, as well as the Dateline service that they have. These provide in-depth coverage for business conditions, trends, corporate strategies and tactics, management techniques, competitive and product information, trade and industry news. We now offer a health management database, which is fairly new. This is a collection of resources in the field of health administration, including journals and dissertations. And the subjects include health professions, hospitals, law, stats, business, and ethics. U.S. Newsstream contains indexes and abstracts of some of the top U.S. and international newspapers. Some of these include the New York Times, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post. Some additional databases that we've included over the last few years are our Novel NY. Novel NY is only available to New York State residents. This is an online virtual electronic library. You'll need your public library card or New York State driver's license in order to access. Topics include business, general reference, health and medicine, history, and science. We also offer access to Sage Journals Online, which are academic journals. Some of the topics included in this are health sciences, life and biomedical sciences, material science and engineering, and the social science and humanities. And finally, one of our newest is Project Muse, which is full text access to over 600 high-quality peer-reviewed journals. This Access is funded by the College of Liberal Arts, which we're very thankful to them for that. These are unfortunately the only ones, or fortunately, the only databases that we do provide access for alumni based upon the current contracts that the Wallace Center has with the companies that offer these. So one of the other most used benefits that we get during the year is access to diploma, new ID, and transcript services. These are all offered through the registrar's office. Diploma and transcripts can be requested and paid for online using the registrar's site. As well, if you're looking to get an RIT Alumni ID, these are available in person at the registrar's office or at Imagine RIT in the Alumni Oasis. You do need to be in person in order to get an Alumni ID. We'll skip back up to rares real quick. For those of you that are familiar with My Better Benefits, which is a service and discount program that we had offered in the past, we switched to rares as of January 1st of this year. Rares is the regional area recreation and employee services. Jump to their website really quickly. So you'll see that rares offers a bunch of discounts. If we take a look at the discount site, they offer discounts such as 1-800-Flowers.com, AAA Western and Central New York, ABC Mouse, and then such activities as African Lion Safari, discounts on Alamo Rent-A-Car, Avis, Brewster's Ice Cream, Camping World, Cedar Point, and all over the country. So if you're looking for discounts definitely take a look here. Rares also offers some interesting opportunities that weren't available in the past. One of these is Tickets at Work. Tickets at Work is a website that offers discounted tickets, again, through a special website, and there's instructions on here on how to access that. Their site real quick. So Ticket at Work gives you discounts to Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal Studios, show tickets in Las Vegas, Six Flags, Cirque du Soleil. It's a great opportunity to look for those discounts if you're traveling or going on vacation. Rares also offers an Orlando Employee Discount Program. The Orlando Employee Discount Program offers similar discounts as Tickets at Work, but may be more competitive in some cases since they do focus on Disney World, Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and the other Orlando theme parks. You also have access to discounts on vacation packages for hotels, as well as Airbnbs and private rentals as well. Best Benefits Club is a comprehensive and complete benefits package, again, that offers services and discounts on mortgages, food, clothing, auto repair, theater tickets, as well as amusement parks, sporting events, and more. And then the Recreation Connection is also very similar as well, providing preferred seating to tickets, top attractions, theme parks, sporting events. So if you're looking for discounts on those NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball events, this is one more place to definitely check that out. So again, this is a new program. We had Rares about 3 years ago, and we've switched back to them. So it's an opportunity to check out. It's a very robust website offering our alumni population a lot of discounts. Keep in mind, membership to Rares is free. In order to get the code, in order to log into Rares, go to the rit.edu/alumni/benefits website, and under discount, fill out the Rares form, and you'll get an email with the Rares card as well as that special discount code in order to log in. Through RIT's recreational facilities, we also offer a discount. If you're in the greater Rochester area, definitely check out our membership rates. For alumni, you'll see that the 3-month rate is $85, 6 months is $170, 9 months is $255, and if you're looking for a year membership, we offer a discount of $306 for all of our alumni. We talked about Career Services and Cooperative Education Office already, so we'll move on from that. But again, it's a great opportunity for those career services related questions and for any help you may need, either with a resume or with finding a new job. As an RIT alum, we do offer you an opportunity to cover an application fee for an incoming student once a year. So if you know of a student who's interested in RIT and wants to apply, we do offer admissions vouchers. It's a $65 value. All you need to do is go onto the RIT website through the Alumni Relations benefits page, fill out all of the information on the admissions voucher form, including the name of the potential incoming student that you want to complete the voucher for. What we'll do is that goes over to our admissions office. When the student does apply, we match up the application that you fill out as an alum with the application of the potential incoming student, which will automatically waive that $65 fee. It's a great value for any potential student who's interested in coming to RIT, and definitely suggest taking that discount and applying it to any student you may know. Other opportunities are our alumni magazine. Hopefully you receive our alumni magazine currently. It's published 3 times a year. If you're not receiving it, again, make sure to email ritalum@rit.edu and update your mailing address. As well, we have the Tiger's Tail, which is our Alumni Relations newsletter. This newsletter allows you to stay informed and up to date on the latest happenings both on campus and in the various regions around the globe.
Ron, we do have a question from one of our audience. The admissions voucher, are you able to use that for your own child?
Yes, you are. So you can use that admissions voucher for your own child. It really doesn't matter whether it's your child or somebody else's, but we do limit that to 1 voucher per year. So, okay. Let's just wrap up talking about the Tiger's Tail. Again, the Tiger's Tail newsletter does get sent out via email, so if for some reason you're not receiving that, email ritalum@rit.edu, and we can look into that and see what's going on. Finally, as far as benefits and services are considered and concerned, we do offer insurance discounts. So we do have an agreement and partnership for home, auto, and pet insurance through Liberty Mutual. You may see emails from Liberty Mutual asking you whether you want to get a quote. That is due to our agreement. They do not sell any email addresses. I know we get that question quite frequently as far as how did Liberty Mutual get your information. And again, that is due to our partnership. We do share that information with them, but again, they do not sell that information to any additional third parties. The other insurance program that we offer is called the Alumni Insurance Program, and this is another great benefit for all of our alumni. Through the Alumni Insurance Program, we offer insurance plans on life insurance, health insurance, long-term care, ID and theft protection, pet insurance, trip cancellation, dental and vision, and disability insurance. Keep in mind that not all policy types are available in all states due to state laws. An example of this is healthcare, unfortunately, is not available in New York State due to state laws. Definitely check out under the insurance area on the Alumni Benefits website to get more information about those insurance benefits that we do offer all of our alumni. So let's talk about our newest benefit to all of our alumni out there. If you have not been on campus recently, you definitely should come and check out the Joseph M. Labazo Alumni House. The Alumni House is available for rent, and we do offer special discounted pricing for RIT alumni. Once inside the Alumni House, some of the rooms that are inside is our Alumni Association boardroom, which holds 72 people. The Buckingham Lounge, which holds 25 with seating for 14. The Hall Dining Room, which is set up for more formal dinner type events, which seats 12. The Radzitsky Meeting Room, which holds 8. And then seasonally, we have the Janicki Conservatory, which seats 12, and the LaChase Alumni Patio, which holds 100 people. Some of the rental options include the entire house, half of the house, or just a room, with time increments of 2 hours, half a day, or a full day. Again, if you haven't checked out the Labazo Alumni House as of yet, it's definitely a great opportunity to come to campus and see it. For more information, contact Olga Tabinski at 585-475-6524 or email her at oxtdar@rit.edu.
Ron, we have a quick poll question up there, and we promise we're not going to call you if you answer yes. But take a look. If you're familiar with the Alumni House at all, or based on what Ron's told you, would you actually consider holding some kind of an event? And we'll remind you, as Ron said, that the available rooms in there can accommodate something as simple as a client meeting for 5 or 6 people, up to an event that has 80 to 85 people in attendance. And it has its own parking lot. Very important.
Yes, parking at the Alumni House is easy, which is the good news.
Yes.
Plenty of free parking over there. Okay, so poll has ended. 3, 2, 1. And let's check out those results. Okay, so
yeah, some interest.
Some interest. I'm guessing, a lot of you probably want to see the Alumni House, the Labazo Alumni House, before you would commit to.
So we did have a couple questions while we're waiting for Ron's PowerPoint to reboot. So there was a question of whether we're able to provide a comprehensive list of all sites and links for alumni to reference to keep our records up to date with RIT. So as long as you, if you have your alumni profile set up in the Alumni Relations, Alumni Association network pages, then we have your records. So that's the best way to do what you're asking to do. Does that sound right, Ron?
Yeah.
Also, I will let you know while we're waiting for RG to reboot that you will find in the next couple of months, probably by the end of February, there is a complete reboot of the Alumni Relations website. So you will find some of this information sort of easier to navigate and easier to find. So we'll certainly let all alumni know when that site goes live, but I would want you to go back and visit that site when it does come up new, because there'll be a lot of this type of information available there. We have another question that says, where is an RIT Alumni ID used for alums? And is there any way to get one without being I assume on campus in person?
So the RIT Alumni ID right now can be used for a discount at Barnes & Noble at RIT. Really, that's one of the main discounts. We also offer a discount, believe at Shop One on campus as well. Currently, there is no way to get one without being or stopping on campus. We are working on potentially looking at a digital ID, but I think we're kind of far away from that at this point. But it may be upcoming in the future. Part of it is there is a university ID that is attached to that ID. So because of that and confidentiality reasons, we need to make sure that the person who we are sending an ID or is receiving an ID is the actual recipient. So that is why we currently do not offer that at this point, but it's something that we are potentially looking at for the future, though I'm not sure how far away we are at this point. So.
Okay, we got another question asking how many rooms at the Alumni House are available to rent. I'm going to try and walk through them by memory. There is the Des Moines Library that can accommodate a very casual, comfortable, intimate meeting of 5 to 6 people. There is the meeting room. Is that Brian Hall? No.
Meeting room.
Rositsky. The Bud Rositsky meeting room is a formal conference room sort of environment with presentation technology available, and that will accommodate 8 people. There is the Janicki Conservatory, which is a gorgeous, it happens to be sunny today, I was over there this morning. Oh, look, Ron's giving me crib notes. That's wonderful. The Janicki Conservatory is a 3-season enclosed, glass enclosed, very beautifully sunlit space. That will hold up to 12 people. It's beautiful for breakfasts or some more intimate meetings. There is the hall dining room, which is a formal dining room that seats 12. And so that you know, when you do book the Alumni House, you are able to also secure RIT catering to serve a formal dinner or reception and breakout snacks and food options. So if you do use, for example, the hall dining room, they will actually sit a formal dinner for you. There is the Alumni Association boardroom, thanks to our Alumni Association board members who all pulled together to actually name that space. It holds, and I'm going to have to get the numbers straight here, it's 72 in a seated dinner environment, but it can also be put together for a classroom-style presentation, so say sales meetings, things like that. And at that point, I think it holds 85 to 90. Then there is the, outside of several of these spaces, there is the LaChase Alumni Patio, which is a gorgeous outside patio. It connects into several of the spaces, so you can meet inside, break out into the patio. You could have luncheons or dinners set out on the patio. There's a lot of flexibility there. And that can accommodate up to 100 people. And I believe the last space I've got here is the Buckingham Lounge, which has seating for 14 people. It can hold up to 25 people. It includes the Seraph Bar, which is a full bar setup. So there's a lot of flexibility in that space. If you go back and visit the RIT website, Kelly Redder, who is the executive director of the Labazo Alumni House, did a full presentation just a few weeks ago on the Labazo Alumni House. She walked through and did essentially a virtual tour and gave you the whole rundown on what's available in that space.
Great. Thanks, Lydia. I also do want to mention, talking about the RIT Alumni ID, that's also used for the health facilities on campus, including the pool and racquetball courts and the sort. So, you know, if you are looking to get that discount, that's definitely an opportunity to use your RIT Alumni ID as well. So when we talk about the strategic plan and RIT for Life, the last piece of it is engagement with students. There's always an opportunity to engage with students. I know a lot of our alumni like to engage with students as well as our other alumni base. There are opportunities throughout the year to definitely attend campus events such as Brick City Homecoming, Imagine RIT, student concerts and events. You can look at the RIT events calendar located on the RIT main page to see what events are going on, and always can feel free to attend those events on campus. As well, you can attend and assist student clubs and organizations. If you are part of a group as a student, you know, reach out to that student group and see how you can help them. There's always opportunities, and the students are always looking for opportunities to engage and learn from our alumni. There's opportunities to host students or student events. Our honor students travel throughout the year multiple times. There could be opportunities as they're traveling to meet up with the students all across the country, as well as all across the globe. We also offer summer send-offs during the summer, which is an opportunity for our incoming students to meet with faculty, staff, as well as for our current students. We hold events wherever we have students coming into RIT in the fall, those greatest populations, so typically some major cities and around major cities. So definitely, you know, if you're interested in meeting current students as well as some potential incoming students, there's an opportunity there. And then volunteering. It's an opportunity to volunteer for such things as move-in. If you are interested in helping the students move in on the fall, we're always looking for those sorts of opportunities and volunteers to help with that. You probably receive via email opportunities to volunteer at Imagine RIT and Brick City Homecoming. Those are both opportunities to engage with students as well. And then through our chapters. There are students that do come to chapter events from time to time, so if you're not heavily involved or involved in the chapters and attending events, there's always an opportunity to do that as well. So I know there's a question about where do you go on campus to get the Alumni ID in person. You will want to go to the registrar's office. The registrar's office is located on the first floor of the Eastman building. For those of you that haven't been on campus in a while, that is formerly referred to as Building 1. That's the big tall tower with the president's office on the top. So you can go there at any point. They do have all of our alumni records there, so you basically show them an ID, and within a few minutes you can definitely get that. The other place, as I mentioned, to get your alumni ID is to come to Imagine RIT and visit the Alumni Oasis, which will be on the main floor of the Gene Policini Center, which is the new ice rink. So definitely if you're going to be in town or around town for Imagine RIT, stop by the Alumni Oasis. The registrar's office will be there. We are hoping that potentially sometime in the future we may be able to offer alumni IDs at the Galapagos Alumni House, but that is not offered currently at that location right now.
And we'll also respond to one of our one of our audience members who did mention that, of course, many of our alumni are too far away to regularly visit or use the Galapagos Alumni House. Do keep in mind that if you ever return to campus for a variety of things, including Brick City Homecoming, Imagine RIT, commencement, some of you will have children either graduating, some have children coming to campus for their beginning of their college years. So during orientation and a whole variety of other events, the house is open with some special opportunities for alumni to engage. But yes, we do certainly understand that there's a geographic issue there for alumni who are too far away. And if we can, thanks to the alum who pointed this out, it is a very targeted benefit. But through RIT and NTID, there are benefits available on hearing and hearing loss. They offer a number of things. And Ron, are you familiar with this? Because I'll stop talking. Okay, he's shaking his head. So I do know this, that they do have offerings to help with people experiencing hearing loss in terms of hearing aid assessments, hearing assessments themselves. They offer an ability to get hearing aid and hearing aid batteries. There is quite a number of things available for people through the RIT NTID environment. And I'm reading your comment very quickly to see if there's anything specific that I missed, but certainly if you have more interest in that or have a family member who is interested in that, please feel free to contact Alumni Relations. They will connect you with the Alumni Relations person in NTID, and she can certainly give you some more information and help you get connected in that way.
And you can email ritalum@rit.edu.
And we have one more question. If you wouldn't mind, can you clarify a little bit more the recreation facilities? So is it an RIT ID will get you into health facilities, pool, racquetball courts, or is there something additional you need to do?
So you do need that alumni membership in order to access them. Just having an RIT alumni ID will not get you into those facilities unless you actually do have a paid membership. So if you're interested in using those, definitely think about paying for the membership and then using your ID in order to get in.
Okay.
Great.
So we've reached the end of our webinar. Thank you, Ron. And Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. That is all the time we have today. Any additional questions can be emailed to ritalum@rit.edu or tweeted to @RIT_alumni with the hashtag #MeRITWebinars, and we'll direct your questions to Ron.